Good morning. My name is Prophet C. Brazil. Welcome to another day of Bible prophecy to review the charts that I have drawn up, created here to try to give you a better insight on Bible prophecy, how they work on the foundation of the world, and how they came to be as of today. Now, one the reason I am trying to do my utmost best to try to reveal the true facts of how this thing, this the I arrived at this point and why God created these uh, charts that I had to look in and see and find the evidence and show, reveal what God was talking about when He spoke certain things throughout Bible prophecy through the mouth of the prophets. Now, when you see something have went somebody speak of something consistent day by day, you could say, well, this hearsay come from one person to another. But what if it's hundreds of years apart, that even thousands of years apart, and someone come along and speak thousands of years apart, 1,000, 2,000 years, and speak certain things and reveal certain things, what would be, and somebody come and explain the truth how it is, and it all met. We can't say this is the work of a man. The only explanation is this is the works of a God. The reason I say this is because we're living in the days spoken of throughout Bible prophecy that will come. That as there was a beginning, there would be an ending, as there was a planting of a seed, there would be the harvest of the contents of that seed one day. So what we have arrived at that point where the harvest time is near, where the good will be taken unto God, and bad will be rejected and destroyed in the eternal flames of fire. This is where God creates and makes his angels. This is where God's angels come to serve him, those who are faithful to him. And as we go through these tests, these becomes evidence of itself. And to us, we have a God who has spoke to us from the foundation of the world concerning these matters. Not prolonging your time, I must get started. And this is what we do, but I had to introduce this little small part to you because of the shots that I've drawn. And but I find myself taking more time talking, defending against the false prophets. But I'm not going to do that today because we know that which is of truth going to reveal where the truth comes from. Only prophets can prophesy something is that which God give him, because God is the author of all things. And if a man said, God gave me this and God gave me that, then it should be consistent with the words that God spoke to other people, other prophets, because God don't change. But when one begin to bear all by his self and cannot show you the evidence where these same languages are spoken of throughout Bible prophecy, then we create a vacuum of delusion, which eludes a person from the truth to steer you in another direction. This is where it have gone today. However, the thing that I really want to show you and reveal to you is it's impossible for me to get them on these 10-minute segments each on YouTube or something like that. I find myself in dire need of creating DVDs about 2 hours long each. And I will have to sooner or later begin doing this in order to reach and communicate with the public. But I have to take this step first through YouTube because I'm a person unknown to many. And they don't know me. I have no popularity. And I am not desired by many because of who I am and where my roots came from. I didn't come up with the elect according to the ways of men. In other words, I am a person that seemed to be rejected. Someone turned the head that I'm not the favorite son, but I am the favorite chosen by God of any man, as I know right today upon this planet. God have chosen me to be his prophet, to to prepare the way for the return of his son Jesus the Christ. And doing so, God given me certain powers. I've explained to you of this chart here, which was taken from the chart of Revelation chapter 6, I believe 1-17, or 1-5, 1-7, and go through the whole chart. Where God Jesus spoke from after he had went to his fathers in heaven, he spoke of the white horse, the red horse, the black horse, and the pale horse. The pale horse came after the black horse, but I switched places with these here, but the black horse would appear before the pale horse. The white horse is what we already seen, how this world began, how the dark side of this earth, the human race, began as a white horse. And as it went through conquering and to conquer, it shedded blood during its conquest spoken of in Revelation chapter 6. And throughout its history, throughout its legacy, as it traveled to and fro on the face of the earth, it stained its mane red because of the blood that it shed of many peoples and many nations, spoken of in the prophecy of Habakkuk. But in the final analysis, once this black horse show up, which I taken him from here, show up and reveal who this is, the pale horse would come. The pale horse, who would have forsaken the covenant, would be the Antichrist, would be a government within the government, which is symbolized by this one with the little eyes, spoken of in the prophecy of Daniel chapter 7, and Daniel chapter 8, Daniel chapter 9, Revelation 12, 11, 13, and 17 throughout Bible prophecy, and 16. All of these are speaking concerning that one with the little eyes, coded in very symbol. However, what troubles me that people fail to comprehend that this you fighting for is this governmental body is a product of the United States of America. It is a a government of the peoples, part of, and by the peoples, but they is a part of the very infrastructure who governs and creates laws for the United States of America and its citizens, and dictate what goes on, what goes on in the law of democracy all across the earth. And it is responsible for, through high technology and deceitfulness, it's spreading democracy all over the earth, trying to democratize the whole earth. Now, why did I say this? The blessings of God that God bestowed upon the earth had to come through the law of Moses. And any law that man take other than this law would be a curse to that man or that nation. Therefore, if to better explain this, if the democracy, if the law of Moses is upheld, it will bring peace upon the earth. It will bring a blessing upon the earth. But if anybody taking in a nation taking abandon the law that God set it forth for man to obey as a commandment, and turn into the law called democracy or any other law that was not given by God or not approved by the law, these laws is not the law of the land. The law of the land came from God only, the one who created this law, this earth. So when you go and you defile your God by taking on a strange law, a strange God, then this strange law and this strange God becomes a curse to everyone that takes up on it and ordain it